supporting this new initiative. Let's keep up the good work.
Alright, cool. Oh, who the fuck are these people? Alright.
Reinforcements en route.
Awesome Possum, what's up? Welcome back. Well, Washington, D.C. is still a shithole, but we're getting there. It's doing much better on my other account, or other character, but... Sure, let's hear it. Shit. Bunicula, hello, how are you today? Jeez. Christmas 1974. 17 years after the fight broke out, Scrooge's family apart. Okay. Where is this motherfucker?
Incoming hostiles detected.
Anyway.
Heavily armored hostiles detected.
Oh yeah.
Supply room access unlocked.
Mansion owned by Scrooge, as he now sits lonely in a dark room with nothing with him but a snow globe shaped like the mountains, and his cabin in Klondike with Scrooge whispering Goldie to himself. Okay, sounds like he's lost it now. Alright, new shit. Later, a news broadcast about Scrooge and his famous life story about how he ended up becoming the richest man in the world during his years of building his empire. Alright. Alright, let's check out some new gear. Ooh. That one's not so hot. You know what? Yeah, nah, we'll stick with the G36. Alright, let's head down to this other control point. Alright, now I just know to the public anymore about Scrooge's current life, as there are very few people related to him who knew him closely left around, as they all seem to have disappeared, okay?
Agent requesting backup. Reinforcements incoming.
His relative by marriage, Gladstone Gander, luckiest duck in the world. Oh shit, hang on. Got him.
Keep them back.
Let's get this guy.
Object of interest detected. Heavily armored hostile detected.
Alright.
That's the objective. Defending. Let some guy alone out here.
A nice little lounge area there.
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Vital signs critical. Heavily armored hostile detected.
Shit! He's fighting!
Incoming hostiles detected.
Oh, shit.
Take it out! What the hell?
That's right, bitch.
Target's out of sight.
Yes. Oh, not over yet.
Supply room access. Unlocked.
I'll keep it safe.
Come on, where's the last guy?
Easy down!
Access key detected.
You took care of business here.
Alright. Let's catch up. The news best about Scrooge and his famous life story about how he ended up being the richest man in the world. However, not much is known to the public anymore about Scrooge's current life, as there are very few people related to him. His relative by marriage, Gladstone Gander, luckiest duck in the world. Wasn't so sure about Scrooge or what he was even like. Wanted to check out his #1 dime, believing it to be super lucky. His closest known relative, Donald Duck, refused to speak to the press and would be pissed if anyone continued to use the quote, smarter than the smarties and tougher than the toughies around him. That's a stupid phrase anyway, so I don't blame him. Well, I should say silly, not stupid. The broadcast also claims that 5 years ago, Scrooge suddenly shut down his entire empire, claiming there was only one worthy he could find to inherit his fortune. He then moved into a location known as the Palatial Mansion, where he has since continued to remain unseen from the public ever since. Oh, getting that sweet loot. Oh, you know what? I have not tried the Thompson yet. Let's give that a try. Who knows, might be fun. Wait a minute. Submachine gun? Oh, shit. It has been revealed that the ones watching the broadcast were none other than Donald Duck and his triplet nephews Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Yeah, I like that one better. Okay. Alright, well, let's do this area then next. The triplets then asked their Uncle Donald why they were given a mysterious invitation to come to Scrooge's home for dinner, but Donald believed the old duck was just going goofy for his age. I suppose that's a reasonable assumption or presumption. They even passed by the legendary money bin, with the triplets wondering if that building really was full of money, with Donald believing that the rumors were just simple TV fantasy. Donald sounds like a skeptic.
Maybe we can blast our way in. Why bother? That's probably cleared the place out.
There's a Shade Tech cache sitting in the lab in the basement of the Bureau's headquarters building. That lab was repurposed to decontaminate equipment recovered from the dark zones. It's only a matter of time before the hyenas get in there, so it'd be good to get to that cache before they do.
Let's see if we try this Thompson out.
Civilians in danger.
He even believed that whatever money Scrooge had gained was simply because of inheritance. Who would he have inherited from? Ooh, oh, I was supposed to say, I thought there was a pink beret. There we go, lumberjack mode.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Take all their loot. Die, you fuck!
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Ah! Makes their way to the mansion, where they are greeted by a butler of Scrooge's and requests that they meet him in his study. Okay.
I've got movement on the roof. Near
True Sons have been using the broadcasting capabilities of the Viewpoint Museum to coordinate and motivate their troops. We have word they're going offline for maintenance, meaning they won't be able to call for reinforcements. Now's our chance.
All right.
Incoming backup request.
Let's try a mission. This time.
Civilians in distress.
Then they walk into the room where Scrooge is originally hostile after he had just woken up from a nap. Now is our chance, he said, moments before his death. I like that one. That sounds good to me. Let's go. What's up, Twain, by the way? But after Donald had introduced himself and told him about the invitation, Scrooge then got up and walked towards him to greet him as he claimed he was his mother's brother, his Uncle Scrooge McDuck. Shredded, thank you. I try to make short work of these fools, because otherwise they will overrun me. Let's try that little turret action. Nice. So where are we at right now in the story? I was busy sprucing up our Twitch page, which everyone should obviously check out. Yes, we should.
Maybe we can blast our
Not
way
very far. I'm only in the first couple of sections of the map here. Unlocked a settlement. Saved the leader of the settlement's daughter. The story's a lot more
Control point identified.
ambiguous this time around. Not quite as obvious, so... No, you don't build anything, but, yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of people there. He also knows his grandnephews were with him and told them to excuse him as he himself had never had time to be a child and wasn't used to relatives as he hadn't seen any in years. Originally, Huey, Dewey, and Louie were allowed to meet him since they realized they had another uncle to care for, but Scrooge shooed them off. Oh shit. Get in there, get in there, get in there, get in there. Move, move, move! What are you doing? Jesus. Whoa. This fucker with the Jesus, every fucking direction.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent vital signs 0.
Can't fuck around in this game, dude. Oh, great switch to the handgun, thank you. But Donald argued back by telling Scrooge to not act all high and mighty, as everyone in the city assumed he already spent all his money on the mansion they were currently in. Never know exactly how to react to someone charging at me whilst yelling at the top of their lungs. Yeah, sometimes that's a tough one. It's easy to panic. This is also when Scrooge recognized that Donald had inherited his mother's ill temper. Yeah, Donald's a beast. Oh, I didn't think I mentioned this before, but the directional damage indicator is new, right? Love it. Yeah, that is helpful with the situational awareness, that's for sure.
Maybe we can blast our way in. Why bother? That's...
Let's try to take in this control point first. Oh, is somebody charging at me, yelling at me in real life? No, thankfully I've never had that happen to me. Oh. Good, yeah, I agree. Ooh, there's another box over here. In order to prove just how much he had left, Scrooge decided to take his nephews over to the money bin itself. And let me guess, they all took a swim. Yeah, I hear that. Sometimes I like to pretend that I've had an interesting life, but...
Shade Tech cache is in the lab in the basement. Expect to run into some hyenas. They've been trying to get in there for ages.
Ah!
You should be bleeding to death!
Got her.
Civilians in distress.
That's right, they also know there's a bunch of Santas in the street, with Scrooge calling them nothing but loafers who take money to give to people who don't have enough guts to make for themselves. So this reminds me, did I mention in the past couple of weeks that I tried fitting some contact lenses? No, you did not mention that. Jesus, fucking guys everywhere. All right. Much better. Eventually they arrive at the money bin where Donald notices Scrooge's lucky number one dime in a container, with Scrooge taking it as an insult, as it was never considered lucky to him. So I have to use this special lens because of my eye condition. They are huge. But my eye doctor was correct. The optometrist was able to get my sight to 20/20 with these things. Apparently with my glasses I can only get 20/50. Oh, well that's very good. So I trust you'll be wearing contacts from now on? Because I imagine 20/20 vision would be quite nice. Scrooge never ceases to open the money bin with Donald, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, all in complete shock. what they were staring at as Scrooge on lights. No, because unfortunately with these special lenses they require 1,500 upfront for the fitting and creation of the lenses. Yeah. It was a bin filled with money, 100 feet long at length and depth of over 300 meters long. That's why it's nearly twice the size of a football field. Yeah, shit, that's a lot of dough. Yeah, fuck those $1,500 lenses. They can take a hike.
Reinforcements en route.
Okay.
They're getting very close.
They're moving this way.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
I won't let you down. Get the fuck away from it. I'll crush it.
Get the fuck away from me.
Vital signs critical.
That was my own fucking fault. Keep screwing around. Anyways. Insurance is likely to reimburse me, but not for about 6 months. I don't have that to provide just for something that isn't exactly a necessity. Right, yeah, glasses are perfectly fine and probably a lot cheaper. Scrooge claims that this money was what he earned himself alone as he traveled the globe for 50 years, single-handedly discovering mines and creating businesses. And that each coin in the bin acts as a memento and trophy to him during his life, and practically a monument to his glory, as if it's a part of his money he'd never spend. I gotta sprint back to this control point. Sorry guys, a lot of loading screens today.
Maybe we can blast our way in. Why bother? That's probably...
Run.
Weather can be relentless up here. Remember to stay hydrated. And if you feel dizzy or
But then suddenly the Santas familiar popped right behind him, with Scrooge shouting at them as to why they were barging into the money bin without his permission. They could be thieves after all. Oh my god.
Assistance needed.
Tunnel 2! You're fucking dead!
Alright. That's better. However, once they take off the mask and they reveal to be wearing it was none other than Beagle Boys. Blackheart Beagle then walked up and introduced the others as being his grandsons. Okay.
Hostile control point nearby.
This is actually a good spot.
Reinforcements incoming. Serious trauma detected.
Okay!
Vital signs 0.
Fuck! That one I can't entirely blame on myself. Be right back. Alright.
I've got movement on the roof near the radio.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Blast our way in. Why bother? That's probably cleared the place out when they. Maybe we can
Alright,
blast
let
our
me
way in. Why bother?
let me see if vendors have anything interesting for sale. Accessible gear. Sorry for all the fast traveling and loading screens, but managed to capture all the ducks and lock them inside a storage closet. Has begun taking away sandbags full of money. He really explained to Scrooge that there was something they had to do, but Scrooge by now was beaten to a pulp after feeling too old and fragile over the years. Well, he's an old man.
Oh, hey, agent.
Alright. Oh,
Thanks for the deal.
I like these things. Whoops.
Nice seeing you again. It's a pleasure dealing with you in bulk.
But as we're looking around, Donald noticed a bunch of weapons in the chest Scrooge had used in the past, including a pickaxe, which he considered meaningless junk. This encouraged Scrooge to grab the pickaxe from his hands and smash the door, but releasing them from the room, where they decided to take the train and go after the Beagle Boys. Good for them.
That ain't bad at all. Thanks, Agent. Thanks for the business.
Okay, yeah, that backpack there we go. I like that.
What I got?
Let's try hitting the White House real quick. They then got into a nearby carriage and began chasing down the Beagle Boys, which Donald and the triplets handing Scrooge many objects from the trunk to try and slow them down.
Looking to deal? That's good stuff. Thanks for the business.
Ooh, well,
Hope
it's
to
all
do
about that
business with you again.
synergy.
Glad we got that settled.
Synergy. Twain knows all about synergy.
What can I help you find? My inventory thanks you. That filled my inventory. Thank you. Good trading with you, Agent.
Alright, so that's a little better.
Maybe we can blast our way in. Why bother? Feds probably cleared the place out when they left. Then why is it locked up?
Well, the distraction Scrooge was causing by hitting them with perfect aim. The Beagle Boys accidentally crashed into a nearby light pole and attempted to flee on foot. Okay, I'm calling it, man. Scrooge is now a Mary Sue. He can't be fucked with. He can't. I mean, perfect aim. He has a knack for being rich or for making money, and apparently he can fucking go through rifts in time and shit. Scrooge is OP. He needs to be nerfed. Fuck, I don't want to do that control point. I'm gonna try this goddamn Shade Tech mission again. I mean, come on, he's throwing oddly shaped inanimate objects from a moving vehicle, trying to hit a moving vehicle. Come on, he's just too powerful. He's got to be nerfed. Nobody does that. He then decided to throw a boomerang at them, where it originally missed, but swung back around and knocked out 3 of them cold. Well, jeez, that just fucking bolsters my assertion there.
Who wants to die first? Coming for you!
Oh my god!
Keep it up, Agent. Reloading. Go ahead.
God, this. Excuse me. Maybe, I'm just misremembering it, but I feel like it was easier to pull away from a piece of cover in the previous game. Because this, it seems like you like to stick to it a lot more.
The Shade Tech cache is in the lab in the basement. Expect to run into some hyenas. They've been trying to get in there for ages.
I just need to find my way in.
Incoming backup request.
One more clothing. Alright, got it all back now. While Blackheart Beagle was getting away, Scrooge managed to rope tie the remaining fleeing Beagle boys to a light pole, with Louis believing Bill Hickok was his teacher, but Scrooge replied, pupil.
Civilians in distress.
Ooh. There might be a better way down here. Soon after, the constables show up and arrest the majority of the Beagle boys, but Scrooge realized that Blackheart Beagle was still missing. A bit of an oversight on his part. Ooh, got some high velocity rounds. Backpack.
assistance needed.
Oh, fuck. Huh. There's more of these dudes coming from. Let's go. The fuck is this bitch? Oh my god. About fucking time. Ugh. Alright. We noticed him running away nearby. Scrooge then picked up a snowball and threw it at him, with Donald wondering how he could stop him with that, and Scrooge replying that he put something inside it. Turns out Scrooge had thrown his golden goose egg, which he discovered during his Klondike years, which also ended up knocking Blackheart down to the ground. Blackheart gives in to defeat and then returns Scrooge his #1 dime back, saying that whoever said that the dime was lucky was a nitwit, with Scrooge obviously agreeing. Donald believes that was going to be the last they've seen of Beagle Boys, but with Scrooge's history with him, he knew that they weren't done with him by a long shot. Jesus Christ, man. These fuckers just leave well enough alone. Sounds like they can't. Locate basement entrance. Here we are. Oh, that's it, huh?
Deactivation detected. System unresponsive.
Looks like you're gonna need to restore power to get into that lab. There has to be some kind of backup power supply. See what you can find.
Nevertheless, Scrooge and his nephews went back to the money bin and returned the money to the bin, with Dewey talking about how great a ride that was along the way. Now I need to vent the laboratory.
Local power restored.
Well done. You should be able to recover the cash now.
Oh, great. Come on. Die, you bitch. Oh, for the love of God, with your fucking remote controls. Alright. Let's do this.
There's one more Shade Tech cash accounted for. Bring it on back to base.
Huey then expressed how great of a life Scrooge must have, but Scrooge... Jesus Christ, come on. But Scrooge replied that it wasn't the case anymore, believing himself to be a fossil of bygone age living too long as an individual. Huey then replied he may have been too much of an individual, but now they could be his family. Scrooge thought for a moment, but depressingly believed that it was too late, as it was the one experience he never had, but there was a time when he almost did, but regretfully threw it away. Have you written a book about this stuff, like a biography about the Duck family? It's like, this is a lot of detail. Ooh, a green item. Or not pick it up. There we are. Got some fucking soda. Okay. Let's check our new items. Not a huge fan of LMGs. Less armor, but better skill power. Ooh, there we go. Oh. Gotta try on some of our new pants. White work pants. Ah, Jesus. Travelers then talked to himself about how sad they were for Uncle Scrooge, believing it was a shame that he threw his life away for all adventures. It was just wasted effort. Then they went on about how he could never fit into the current world as there was no adventures or mysteries left for him, and claiming how they wouldn't want to turn out to be antiques like him.
Agent requesting backup.
Abandoned for a while now.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Okay. That went on about how he could never finish. Okay, I've read that already. This then sparked something inside of Scrooge, shouting back at how they should be ashamed of themselves as he explained the quality of their lives depending on what you make of them. Okay. That the only limits to adventure are the limits of your imagination, and that if he was half the duck he once was, he would definitely show them adventure.
Reinforcements en route.
About fucking time. Oh, I'm out of ammo! Great. I take a quick second here to switch some shit around. Well, it's gonna have to be this. That's all I have ammo for.
Serious trauma detected.
Putting an end to it!
Push him back!
They're sneaking up on me!
Get out, now!
You don't deserve to live!
Destroy that thing!
No one gets
Needs to be quick!
full dead card.
I'll get it! I'm gonna move!
I see them coming. No one can see them.
Jesus.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Alright, let's fucking do this.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Come on.
I've got him in my sight!
Okay.
Supply
He
room
then went on to
access
shout about
locked.
how, like the Beagle Boys, any loafers or miscreants who think they'll get their fingers on his money will tangle with the one and only Scrooge McDuck. Then butts in and blames the boys for making Scrooge agitated for his age, with Scrooge replying that he recalls a squirt that agitated him many, many years ago, and then kicked him in the rear. Scrooge then thanked Donald. As it turns out, it was the one final thing he needed to do to make him feel like himself again. Oh my god.
targets detected.
Mm-hmm. He decided to reopen his office and get back to work while also selling the mansion he realized he no longer needed. Believe he still had a good 20 years left in him, and that his greatest adventures were still yet to come. New weapons. Nope. Nope. Alright. I hate to do it. Let's head back to the settlement. He then thanks his nephews for inspiring to follow his visions again, and that he would reward them by allowing them to tag along with him on those adventures. Oh, and this is the start of the show, right? Sell some shit.
Thanks for boosting my inventory.
Inventory. Why do you have to say it like that?
It's a pleasure dealing with you in bulk.
Dal did enjoy the idea, but also asked when they would be getting the dinner Scrooge promised, with Scrooge saying that first he wanted to indulge in something he hadn't done for a long time. He then jumped down into his money bin, with Donald believing he had gone completely nuts. Yeah. I'd be inclined to agree with him.
Great doing business with you.
Downtown East and Federal Triangle resupply. Okay. Soon after, Scrooge came popping out of the money pool with his bin. Okay, where is control point officer?
A lot more of our people would be.
We've got plenty of what we need. Thanks.
Oh, missed that one earlier.
I
Hey-oh.
called this meeting because we all have a common enemy. The True Sons are gaining a foothold in this city.
Fuck you. Whoa. Whoa. That was weird.
Thanks, but we probably have everything we need.
I appreciate your...
Alright, well, you know what? I gotta hit these few control points here. So the nephews then talked to Bahag, said they were to find out what was going to happen next to them and asking their Uncle Donald whether British Scrooge will take them. Donald believed it would likely just be a dusty old warehouse to look for a long-lost ledger. Apologies.
Agent in need of backup.
Ooh-wee. Dewey then asked Donald if he believed in Scrooge's past adventures, with Donald relying about all the things Scrooge could do with that money, but he never chose to. Then all he had to show for himself for his life was a vault filled with cold, meaningless metal. Nevertheless, the triplets weren't sure and believed he could be wrong. And sure enough, he was. Autumn, what's up, dude? You are, in fact, present. You have arrived. Back on that rust grind. So why weren't you on the rust grind before? And when you say grind, I think of a looter. Is Rust a looter, or is there something else you're grinding for? So you just weren't playing for 5 months, or? I see, I see. Gotcha. So like crafting materials for the most part. The screen then shows Scrooge rekindling all of his great memories over all the adventures he's gone on with everyone he's met and been with along the way, with a big smile on his face. The end. Are you not admiring anymore? Oh shit, we've reached DuckTales. Wow, can't believe it's over. But is it the end of Scrooge's adventures with him and his nephews? Not by a long shot. I still have much to explain about that stuff down the road. I bet you do. Alright, so I got some fresh gear. Let's tackle this motherfucker. Actually, let's see if any of this is any good. Ow. Yes. Sorry, I'm going to try to make this quick. I've definitely learned more about Scrooge than I ever would have thought I would have in my entire life. Dare I say too much? Okay. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's head north. Wow.
Sending out
Really need to, learn how to hit people.
That's your target.
You're just making it worse for yourself.
Get in cover, you stupid fuck! Come on! Jesus Christ. We love these crazy stories about Scrooge and his nephews because they're all so unique in their own ways. Sometimes they'll find treasure and go home big, sometimes they won't. Sometimes they'll be in trouble and save one another, sometimes they might not and have to do it on their own. But this is basically DuckTales though, right? What's the angry face for, Autumn? Brother. They can even say in the world as they know it, and no one would ever know it was them. But of course, Scrooge still cares about making a profit at the end of the day. Of course he does. DuckTales, ooh. Boop-boop-a-dee-doo. There are even times when Scrooge is the brink of losing his entire fortune in an instant, and there are even times when his most powerful enemies were taken down in the flick of a snap. Flick of a snap, eh?
Greetings. I'm happy to take all this.
Let's get rid of the shit.
My inventory thanks you. Your business is appreciated. Looks like high-end gear. Thanks for the business.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. Now I do believe I need to craft these. Sometimes others would even die, and sometimes other enemies could turn into the most powerful beings in the universe. That sounds bloody ridiculous. Very nice. Okay. Probably do one more activity before I shut it down. Well, supernatural and realistic elements plays a huge part in all these stories, and overall somehow the end of each story always ends up leaving you completely satisfied one way or another. Realistic elements? I don't think intelligent ducks are realistic, but that's just my opinion.
I've got movement on the roof near the radio mast. Agent, it looks like they're doing some kind of...
Ooh, I don't have time to do that mission tonight, but let's get that shade tech.
I've got movement on the roof near the radio mast. Agent, it looks like they're doing some kind of maintenance on their comm system.
Mad Max, what's up? How are you tonight?
Electronic device detected.
Just got done streaming? Very nice, very nice. What were you streaming?
Taking the Viewpoint Museum away from True Sons will make it a lot harder for them to coordinate their troops and spread misinformation. All communications coming in and out of the building will be controlled from the production studio on the top floor. So you'll need to find it and secure it.
Do something! You need to move! You hurt anyone again! Worse, driving!
Nice. Ah, Ghost Recon Wildlands, eh? I have never played that one. Are you also a Tom Clancy fan? Oh. Would help if I learned how to walk. Hey, well, there we are. Nice, nice. So you are a Tom Clancy fan. What, have you ever played a Division game before? And have you played Splinter Cell before? I trust you've played Splinter Cell before.
I've got movement on the roof near the.
You are live now. Well, everyone watching should hop over to Mad Max's stream. As soon as I'm done, of course. Haha.
I've got movement on the roof near the radio mast.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, Agent Brooks, but I really think you ought to.
That's a lot of streams you're watching at one time. Uh-oh.
Guess I'm solo.
Tossing grenade!
Get out! Grenade!
Nice. Fuck yeah. Play Smash with James Bond, perhaps? Some more GLW. Not sure what that's supposed to stand for. Sorry.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Get round!
Fuck no, I don't know him. Sorry not to say it like that, but no, I don't know him.
Damn! Hitting us hard! Damn it! It won't die! Mag change!
More like go die, am I right? Ha, you right, dude. That's about what it's been like tonight. What's up, Chad?
Serious trauma detected.
Oh my god. That could have been really bad. That could have been real bad. Yeah, I'm just about done here.
Not now.
Just gotta find... Oh, I believed you. I didn't doubt you.
Looks like the True Sons are using this control point as some kind of supply depot. Not many guards, but the place is locked down.
Then we need another way in. Agent, this control point is built over an underground parking lot. There should be pedestrian access to the lower levels. Look for an elevator.
Oof. Another duck story next week, huh? Ooh, new safe house. Ooh, new pants.
This place was a gold mine for looters. We've already lost too much of our history. Anyway, there's a lot of intel here. Sending it your way. It'd be nice to get this place in shape.
Alright.
Just be careful, okay?
So, for next week, I'm going to do that story mission. And then we're going to start clearing out the East Mall area. It's got 4 control points in this area. So, we got our work cut out for us. I remember when I told you about the scout review we living doing. Quite a bit of history is down. Don't worry, it's a story about the triplets and down, not a history lesson. Just make it more concise this time, because, woof, that's a lot to read. Anyways, thank you all for joining us tonight, and if you have not, liked or subscribed yet, please do. You can also join our Discord to keep up with all that we have going on.
Shape tech cache detected.
Yeah, see you, Twain. Shad, thanks for popping at the last minute. Always good to chat with you. See you, Autumn. Thanks again, guys. Y'all have a good one.